All right, today we're at Bolton Valley, and I got something kind of exciting going on. I got a new shock on my bike. If you remember, when we were at Mount St. Anne, I ended up crashing, and that hyperextended my shock and broke it. So I've been borrowing Haley's shock, but I just got a new shock in the mail, and it is a coil shock. I have not run a coil shock in quite some time, but this one's kind of special. This is not just any coil shock. This is a Cane Creek Tigon, which is coil with air assist. All right, one thing I will add is I'm running only 5 psi in the air chamber right now, and I want to go hit some things that I think will bottom this shock out and see if I need to add some more air to try to like get the bottom out to be a little bit softer. So I'm gonna cross.
My kids pose with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys are like the heroes.
Thank you, Phil.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Do not drop my pass off the lift.
At the driving range, we've had a pretty good crew of like kids coming through. Like they're motivated to build stuff, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, especially if they ride a lot. I mean, it's fun to be able to build and ride what you do.
All right, so I'm just gonna get a group picture, and then Phil, you could describe it like warm-up lap.
Yeah, I mean it's what I kind of do for a warm-up lap. I assume you guys have already ridden today. How are the conditions out there? What I like to do is start on Vista. I guess you jump onto Blue Jump for a split second, but then peel off and go onto Broken Bridge. We can also start with Spillway Shoe if you guys are more into that.
I don't think I've done that trail yet.
You haven't?
I'm not from here.
Oh, you're not? Okay, yeah, we'll do Spillway. You can't even see the trail today. Something is rattling on my bike and I don't like it.
Good.
My bike's just making a rattly noise. What's your favorite trail at Loon?
Probably Kingpin or Slack Action.
Yeah, Slack Action was super fun.
Yeah. And all the berms are like sand there though.
I mean, that's hard dirt to work with. The berms have to be like super steep for them to work. Exit. This is like, I think, one of my favorite style blues where it's like, it's a blue, but it's got some like techie bits to it, so it's pretty fun. So it's just kind of a nice way to warm up. Unfortunately, some of my favorite trails are closed right now. Like, if you guys got a chance, Boulder Gap and Enchanted Forest. I think Enchanted Forest is one of the best trails, not ever, but pretty close. gotta diagnose a noise I don't like. I don't know where this noise came from, but I have a feeling it might be a token that's like floating.
It kind of sounds like it.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Your kit, by the way, is like excellent today.
Yeah.
All planned.
High caliber.
Yes.
Always. She always is has good color coordination.
Very, very good.
Unfortunately, my kit basically has to always be black.
Oh, I might do race course, but I'll do it from the other entrance.
The other entrance?
What's the other entrance?
The like old school entrance.
All you guys?
Yeah. Alright. Second run on this. Been riding with behind us are people who have been part of the driving range project, which is where Haley and I built the trail skid marks. And if you haven't checked out that trail and you're in the Bolton area, it's right by here. This bike is really fun here. I feel like I never ride that trail well.
It was fun. Oh, that little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. The routes are getting worse and worse. I think after the rainstorm, that entrance is like
Blown out. I don't know why they discontinued this entrance.
It's so much fun.
Have you've done this, right? Yeah.
This is how we used to, like, when you fell up.
Yeah. I had forgotten about it. Yeah, like people started beating it in recently. They just added some dirt to that, so now it's a little slimy. Oh. I feel like that trail ride's better when it's raining.
Honestly, I agree, because people drag dirt up on everything and then it's just like a complete slip and slide.
Like when it's raining, I don't expect to have, like I have low hopes, so I ride better than my expectations.
Yeah.
Right now I was hoping to ride better.
That was so slippery.
You were making the same noises as me. I was...
Bike trail?
Bike trail.
I hope they keep it that name.
Keep it bike trail. It's the new bottom out.
Oh, it's just called Bike Trail? Excellent.
Alright, so this is the trail known as Bike Trail. It's kind of replaced bottom out since the water damage closed that trail off. I think it was it Hurricane Debbie? I don't remember. One of the hurricanes came through and did a substantial amount of damage, so they had to close that trail off.
Yeah, we've been riding that most every exit.
I really like it.
It's very enjoyable.
I really like bottom out, to be fair, too.
Yeah, no, it's great. Good hits. There's one like plop slight right-hander that has roots on it that trips me up every single time.
There are one or two turns that I feel like will eventually catch me, like take me down.
Yeah, no, you're going fast, and then all of a sudden you're just like, boom. How's it feel?
Feels pretty good. It's like I'm like wondering if I do want a 450 or a 500. Like I have a 550. If I want a lighter spring on it.
What do you? Oh, that's 550.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But
Can you tell, does it have a fundometer?
No, but I have like the 15% sag, or 15 mils of sag.
Yeah.
That I should have. I haven't ridden this bike here.
Oh no?
No.
How's it feel?
There's so many variables I can't, like, it feels fun, but it's also like everything's new. Alright, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little smudge in the middle of the lens, and it's just condensation that's literally trapped in between the two lenses I can't do anything about. So I don't know how long that's been there. So if the footage looks weird, that's because of it. And this is the first time I've checked the lens all day. So the bike feels really good here. It feels really good on a lot of these trails. I think as for the shock, I think I might end up going down in this spring rate. I'm kind of curious to see if I go down in the spring rate and have the ramp set to like the max to see if I like that. Because I think with the 550 it feels pretty good, but in some sections it seems like it might be a little bit harsh, especially off the beginning. I don't know. So I got some like things I need to play around with. Anytime like I get a new bike or a new shock, it usually takes me 3 months to kind of suss it out. Like after like a month or so, like I'll have it set up pretty good, but it takes like the next 2 months to kind of play around with a small detail. So essentially, anytime you get new equipment, it just takes time to learn it, and it's a new product, and so I'm just going to have to learn it.
It's going away.
Yeah, the bubble's going away, so maybe. All right, so now I've added, I think I'm up to like 30 psi in the reservoir, ramp tube, whatever they call it. So I don't know, I mean, I should notice a difference, but we'll see. The ramp tube really only kicks in towards the end of the stroke, but it does do some, it does start ramping up early in the stroke, but it really kicks into gear at the end. Nice. Oh, the blue line's open. I'm curious to see what it is, but also...
I mean, like, I would ride it. I'm sure it's just slow, but...
No, I'll do this. I'll see it eventually. What is this? That booter's new. Ah, bad line choice. Oh my God.
Dude, that section is so difficult. I've walked that to try and find the line, and I think the line is just to have more travel and more.
Well, also, like, I feel like the trail kind of gets wider and wider.
Yeah. The middle goes.
Yeah.
You gotta commit. You gotta just be ready to bounce on top of those.
The section after the bridge now trips me up because my line isn't a line and
Yeah.
I don't know where to go anymore.
First time we rode it, I ended up just in a ditch because it completely disappeared.
That's one of my favorite step downs. I haven't really talked to the camera and explained what's going on, but today was VEMBA day. So VEMBA is Vermont Mountain Bike Association. It's our essentially the governing body, or I don't want to call it the governing body, but it's like the overseeing body of the Trail Association in Vermont, and they do a fantastic job. I love everyone who works there. They do a great job advocating for mountain biking in Vermont and being stewards of mountain bike trails. They do a lot of things behind the scenes that you don't often see. Like, one of the big issues in Vermont is Act 250 that limits the ability to build trails because of permits that you need to take out. And if you're building a Walmart or building a mountain bike trail, you have to go through the same permitting process, which is kind of weird because they are two very different things. And so one of the big things that they've been trying to work on lately is lobbying or advocating on what qualifies as Act 250 or what qualifies as mountain bike trails, essentially rewriting the law to make it easier to build trails. And these are the things that you don't see, you don't hear about, but it's really important for us as mountain bikers to have access to cool trails and just have cool trails. I don't like working behind the scenes into like that side of mountain biking. I like doing trail building and riding and like that kind of things. The kind of behind the scenes desk work is a thankless job, and it's not something I really enjoy doing, and so I'm really glad we have people doing it. So that's where your donations go to when you donate to VEMBA and you support your local trail system. It goes to making sure we have access to cool trails. And yeah, anyway, we're gonna go do some more up. Now we can kind of see again.
Can I ask you a quick question? So I have looked at the diving board multiple times. I live in Waterbury.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm there quite a bit. The right side, like the farthest right side, seems like you just kind of like creep up to it and then like pull a little bit and you're just like into it.
It's like you're unwading over a root. And I see this happen. There is, if you go to the far right, there's a line that people take on the right that's not the line. It's off a rock.
No, you want to be in the dirt.
You want to be in the dirt.
So I talked to Adam about it, Adam Morse, and he's like, it felt like a roller. Honestly,
yeah.
If you do the line like over the rock, like it just is like oh, here we are.
It literally feels like nothing.
Okay. I mean, it's like mentally like kind of scary.
Yeah. I don't know what you did. Yo, what happened on off the bridge?
I think I slid.
Are you good?
I was trying to pop off the end of my front tire just.
Tim, you joined us?
Sorry about that. Hi, Tim. Second gap is like kind of close.
Right there?
Yeah. I was like, whoa, I've never seen that one before.
That one, I wish there was a little bit more of a lip. Because it feels like you're pulling off nothing to nothing.
That's what it looked like.
The wooden thing.
Right, yeah.
That looked big.
I've been wanting to do I haven't done the middle of blue jump.
Oh, I love
Like, I've done the bottom of blue jump a million times. I haven't done the middle of blue jump.
Is that Bluebird or?
Yeah, sorry. Bluebird. haven't done this trail in a while. Last time I did this, it was actually pretty mushy, so. I'm just gonna stop. We're catching up to people.
Yeah.
I have not ridden this since it like firmed up. It actually rides really good. I wonder if you could triple that. Woohoo! Wow, this trail rides way better than I remember. Ah! Oh, got a big crew coming. How's it going? We got like 8 people coming. Whew. That's a classic like Bolton style trail.
I can tell.
Alright, that was a proper day of Bolton riding. That was actually one of the most laps that I've done here in a while. I don't have a conclusion to my thoughts on the shock. I got some more time to dial in, but yeah, it feels really good. So I will be putting the Tigon through some more tests, and you'll be seeing it in more videos.